Our next speaker, you get to learn people, and if you've ever met this gentleman, he's probably the best presenter of EXP I know, but I said, tell me something different about you. He says, Gene, I can't go to Vegas. I said, excuse me? He says, I can card count. I got a photographic memory. I said, that's crazy. Tell me something else. He says, well, nobody knows this because of my height, but I jumped 7-foot high jumper in high school. I said, you're kidding. Just so you know, nothing I told you is real. I just wanted to get your attention. Because I got news for you. This dude is hot. Let's give it up for, come on, Shewell, get out here, Kurt. Come on, Kurt Shewell. I told you.
Let's go. Is this guy something or what? Woo. Is this guy something or what? All right. Let's get into this right here. We are at Build. What'd you come here for? To build. How about that? Let's get really crazy and stupid. Let's talk about building. Let's do this. How do we build? You guys came across this country. You guys spent thousands of dollars, took a week off of work, pushed all your business aside to make sure you're in the room with the right people. Proximity is everything. Proximity by definition means nearness in space, nearness in time, and nearness in relationship. If you didn't make relationships here in the last 3 days, then you came for the wrong reason. If you're trying to build and recruit agents just for money, you're going to build a small organization. But if you're here to build people because you love people and you want to be part of people, you are going to have a massive organization. This is what we do. The people with the biggest organizations love people. I talk to so many of you people. If you're in this room and over the last 3-4 days I had more than a 7-second conversation with you, can you give me a little love? Thank you. I came here for that. I came here to make these connections. I came here to be in the room with the right people because proximity is power. All you have to do is get the right message. There are speaker after speaker after speaker up here teaching you all kinds of great stuff. You need coaching? Coach your mind. Coach yourself to do the right things for the right reasons, for the right people, and don't do it just to make money. It's so small. It's so small. I'm going to teach you really quickly, and I'm going to go through this really fast in the first piece, right? If you really want to do this and you want to do it right, it's really simple. We all want rev share. Who wants rev share? Michael Valdez. I was at dinner with Michael and Glenn and Amy and Sean the other night, which was really cool because they're like kind of important people, so we like them. And one of the things that Michael said, which I thought was pretty profound, it was pretty simple. He said, Curtis, everybody wants the rev share. I said, yeah. He says, well, without revenue, there's no share. I said, well, imagine that. So what do? We sell real estate. You are the best real estate agents in the world, global, in the world. We're the #1 real estate company out there. We've done more transactions than anybody else. Know this. Know who you are talking to when you're talking to another agent. Know your little fun facts. I'm going to give you a few of them today. If that's cool with you guys, I'll give you a few fun facts to take away that you can walk out of this room today and implement now. You can literally implement, the second I walk out of this room, get on the phone and call somebody and say these things to them. So I'm going to give you a couple things. Is that okay? Yeah. All right, let's get into this. We recruit agents through production. Understand this. We do it through production. Production is simple. If you look at the 5 principles of your business on these screens, it's really simple, right? The top 3 on the top right there, that's all your production. We produce, we sell homes. That's what we do. You need support. You need training. They need leads. Every agent needs these things. This is how you breathe. This is how you eat. The leads is the most important thing. Most people think that they need support. What we translate that into is that means they need training because nobody's giving them directions. The only industry in the world that you can spend 7 days, get a license into this industry, and never learn one single thing about selling a house. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. That's why there's so many amazing agents out there. You ever run into them? Yeah, they're real good. Yeah. What if we could actually help them? What if every agent you put a deal together with on the other side of the table was amazing like you? What if every one of them actually had real support? What if they had the metaverse? I don't even know how to spell that, but we have it. It's really cool. And I learned how to get in there and learned how to connect. What if you worked for a company, you could show them that there's a company out there that literally the entire company runs 100% off the metaverse in a virtual platform. The entire company does. What would that look like? What would that be for global for them? What would that be for their outreach? Would that help them? Would that help you? Do you know this? Know these things. What if there was training and the agents were being trained? And I got some friends that have this red business card, and they talk about the training. We have training. I said, I know, I did. I talked to your trainer. He's a really cool guy. I was recruiting him because the guy makes 42 grand. I said, what's he teaching your agents to make? And they were like, 100? Like, really? He knows how to make 42. I don't think he can teach you to make 100. I know I'm a little crazy, and I know I'm upsetting some people, and that's okay, because you need to be upset a little bit, because we're letting this happen. You're letting this happen. You're letting these people sit at these places and do this. They need your help. Do you want to help them? How about the rest of you? Okay, good. I want to make sure you're still with me there. I didn't want to put you to sleep or something, right? I ain't going to preach at you. I'm going to teach you something right now. They want leads. We have more lead generation tools in this company than any other brokerage combined. You put 4 or 5 together, they don't have the lead gen tools that we have. You just have to learn how to use them. We have them. Let's talk production really quick, and I'm going to bust through production really fast so we can get to the stuff you came for, which was to build, yes? Yeah. All right, here's production in 120 seconds or less. I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to go, and I ain't going to stop. Ready? All right, here's the deal. Production is these 3 things we just talked about. Here's how it works. You want to have production? Everybody says they want to make $100,000. That is the #1 number that every agent says. I want to make 100 grand. All right? No problem. Here's how you do it. We do a free coaching call. Everybody needs coaching. I agree. Every coach up here has been talking about it all damn day, every day, every speaker. It's true. You do. We do a free coaching call. I've got 3 coaches every single day, Monday through Thursday. What if you could do your business in 4 days, 5 hours a day, and you can make that 100 grand? But what if you can make 200? How about 3? What about 4? Would that be all right? I'm going to show you how to make $400,000 in 20 hours a week or less. Really fast. Here we go. Get on a coaching call in the morning. That is your warm-up. Tom Brady did not become the greatest player of all time without practicing before the game. You guys don't practice. You don't warm up. You jump in the game. I'm sorry you missed it. Don't do that. Warm up before the game. We have a coaching call. It's free, 7:30 in the morning to 8:15. Why? Because at 8:30, you know what you're doing? Yeah, you're prospecting new business and selling more homes. Because like Michael said, no revenue, no share. Get the revenue in here. We got to sell homes, baby. That's what we do, right? So here it is. Get on that coaching call. You warm up. We have 3 coaches on there taking you through every single thing. We role play with you. We go through it. On Thursdays, I even give you a challenge. On Thursdays, I've only sold a little over 4,000 homes, so I've done it a few times. I'm not the best, but I can do it okay. If you can give me an objection I can't handle, I'll pay you $1,000. How about that? Will that motivate you enough to get on a call and tell me what you're dealing with so we can help you do it? All right, how about the other 12 of you? All right, good. Let's do that. Let's get through this. All right, so I got about 60 more seconds on production. Here you go. You get in your production game at 8:30 in the morning. You do it till 11 o'clock. 2.5 hours, new business only. That is the only thing you focus on. You do not take calls. You do not do any of this stuff. Stay focused. This is your job. This is your career. This is your money. Here's how you make money really quick in real estate, because, of course, you can't talk to another agent unless you're not selling anything, right? Wrong. However, if you believe it, we'll go with it. So I'll fix that problem for you right now. Let's sell some homes. It's really easy, okay? You prospect just for those couple 2.5 hours. Then you take the hour, the one thing that nobody does. How many of your clients ghosted you? And I can't really see with the lights. A ton of you with your hands up. Yeah. Well, you know what? They didn't ghost you. You ghosted them because your follow-up game sucks. Is that okay? Yeah, your follow-up game sucks. The agents in this room with the highest production, you know what they do? They follow up like a beast. Ask Veronica Figueroa. Veronica, you in the room? That's my girl. Veronica, you had my phone cord. How many times did I call you about my charger? Yeah, we were at a mastermind, and my wife left the charger. I can't live without my phone charger because, I'm a little weird that way. And I called her up, and she's like, "Yeah, we're here. We already got it." She goes, "Just go buy another one." I'm like, "Oh, hell no." That thing is $69.95. She's like, "Kurt, did you look at your rev share last month?" I said, "I don't care. That's my charger." I called her every day for 3 weeks until the next mastermind where we were going to be in the same place together. Oh, yeah. I did not let her off the hook. I had to use another charger. I'm resourceful, but I wanted my damn charger. It was my charger, and I got my charger. I did. She wasn't getting off the hook with that one. It was the good charger, the fast one. All right, I digress. I'm running out of my 120 seconds on the production. So here's the thing, guys. Your follow-up game is your problem. It's that simple. Let's not complicate this. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Your clients didn't ghost you. You ghosted them. Call them. They're dying for you. Thank you. There's 3 people even listening. I love this. This is good. Call your clients, guys. It's really simple. They need your help too. and call agents. We do that on Fridays. I'll show you the schedule. You got to live on it. The next thing is you take your time. That's when you go on your Tic-Tac-Talks and your Instas, and I don't know that stuff. But here's the thing. You got to have that because you have to be in that world today, and you do it, right? And you do that stuff. That's when you do that, at that hour. That's the time you spend on that. Not before, not after. That's when you spend your time on that. And then you go on your appointments. If you don't have an appointment, great. If you didn't set one appointment today, then make some more calls. That's it. Make some more calls. And if you did, go on it. And if not, guess what? You got the afternoon off, just like you do most of the time, right? All right. I told you I was going to upset a few people, but that Michael said that was okay. So here's what we're going to do. Guys, I'm going to lay this out. I told you 400,000. Here it goes. 60 seconds or less, right here. Monday. All right, let me ask you this. How many people think it's easy to get buyers, it's hard to get sellers? Yes? How about the rest of you that are actually selling? Yes, okay, good. So buyers are easy. Buyers are dime a dozen. Sellers are tough. Here's the thing, guys. You know where your sellers are? They're the buyers that aren't buying right now because they have a house to sell. Do you follow me here? That's where they're hiding. They're not hiding. They're hiding in plain sight. Okay, so if I call up and I get one buyer in my lousy 3 hours of prospecting, and I get one buyer that says, okay, I'll maybe kind of sort of think about looking at a house with you, great, set that appointment. On Tuesday, you know what? You really suck. You said nothing. No one would talk to you. You stumbled on what you said. Your life happened and you got nothing. Okay. On Wednesday, you started calling the right people that are actually move-up buyers because that's what they have. A house to sell. I know, it's weird. So that's what happens, right? So we called them, and we got one, only one. Out of all those calls, we got one. So I got one buyer on Monday. I got one buyer on Wednesday that has a sell attached to it. And then on Thursday, guess what I got? Hey, I found a buyer that maybe kind of sort of the first-time home buyer they may or may not buy. I don't know. But they said yes, and they set an appointment with me. Can you do that? Is that pretty simple, right? Nothing crazy. And that's a pretty less than average agent? Fair? Well, here's what that looks like in a month. 4 weeks on that, guys. That means I got 12 buyers in play, 4 sellers in play. But you know what? I'm a horrible agent. I am absolutely god-awful horrible. So guess what? Now I've got, 6 buyers in play and 2 sellers because half of them ghosted me because I forgot to follow up. And then guess what happened? I couldn't put these deals together. I couldn't get my offers accepted. I'm a horrible negotiator. I couldn't get it done. But now I ended up only closing 3 buyers and 1 seller this month. Pretty horrible, right? Yeah. If you had a $300,000 average price point, I don't know what price point you have, 300,000 times 3% is $9 grand. $9 grand times 4 deals in a month, it's $36,000. $36,000 is $400 grand a year. But you really, really sucked, and you only did half of that. And then you were so bad that you didn't even go on one, and you handed it off to another agent who actually could close something, and they closed those, so you only got half of that. There's your 100 grand. Can you guys do that? Is that simple math? It's just math. It's just math. All right. Here's the deal. This is what you came for. Let's build right now. Let's build, right? Here's what we do. This is working on your business, not in it. We already finished working in the business. Every agent you talk to, you should be talking about what I just gave you. It's just math. All they're looking for is another deal. They think the life ends and stops when they sell another house, yes? Right, and that's all they want to talk about because you're that company that does all that crazy stuff. You know what we do? We have things that they don't have. We have the metaverse. We are a cloud-based organization. I'm going to show you what that looks like in about 15 seconds. We have support unlike any other kind because we have the metaverse. You have multiple hundreds of people waiting to help you every single day, all day long. You have training only by the best of the best. This company only allows top agents, icon agents, which means these are baller agents, get on stage and actually teach you how to do this. Only the best of the best teach you how to do that. And how can we do that? Because we financially incentivize them to do it. We build together. That's what we're doing. We're building together. And if you do that and you set that up, you're going to have this. The best will open their playbooks. Glenn set up a company that said, how can I get you all to open your playbooks to everybody? This is how you do it. Show us the money. Jerry Maguire, show me the money, baby. Right? Bring it. And what do you have? The thing that they'll never have where they're at is ownership. And then you get to share in that revenue. Here's what that looks like. If you haven't seen this, please take a look at this. It's really simple. How many have told you that you work for a pyramid? Well, I love having this conversation with every one of them. This is as easy as it gets right here. Pyramid, really? Well, let me see. I don't care. Pick any one of those franchises you want. We know what they are. That's a franchise model. The franchisee is the billionaire. How is that possible when the agents sell 100% of all the homes? Excuse me, but Gary Keller ain't sold a house in 40 friggin' years. He's a billionaire because he shares the revenue. They need to hear this from you. Their guys takes the revenue off the top. And what do? They recruited a bunch of investors who recruited other investors to own regions, who recruited other investors to buy franchises, who recruited all the agents. They are a recruiting machine, and that's all they do. They are a pyramid, and guess what? The agent is never in the pyramid. They've never made him a partner, not one time ever. It's a fact. I'm sorry, but it's true. And guess what? They're all going out of business. Ooh, that scares you, doesn't it? They're all coming, guys. They have no choice because they can never be a partner in their business unless they buy in. And if you have a chance to buy a Blockbuster video, it's right here in this pyramid. And Netflix is in town. Which one you buying? Guys, you got to get out of your own way. This is that simple. Stop complicating it. Well, I don't want to work for a pyramid. I said, me either. Let's take a look at that because I used to work at one of those with you. Yeah, and I draw it on a napkin for them and show them. And then I say, you know what's really cool? Over here, this is what cloud looks like. You know what it looks like? Yeah, really simple. There's the company. It's like a box. It's like a giant sign with you standing on top of it instead of a giant sign with your name at the bottom. That's the difference. You are a partner when you close your first deal. You are a bigger partner when you hit caps and all this other stuff. And you become a massive partner when you start sharing this opportunity with other people and you bring them here. You become a big partner. I got 3,000 pieces of partnership, and every month, Glenn is kind of cool, and he throws a whole bunch of money in my bank account, and I love him for that. Every single day, I love that. Guys, we got to wrap this up really quick. You got some great people coming up, so let me share this last piece with you. Don't recruit to make money. Recruit to build people. That's who we are. We're EXP. I'm Kurt Shewell. Thank you very much.